In the figure ground tutorial, we went through the steps involved in creating a figure ground using open source map data and Esri CityEngine software. In this video, we will build a 3D model from that 2D base. The building layer in your saved OSM file contains the height of each building. The buildings generated won't be true to form, but will have an accurate footprint and height. Before we go on, in the Esri Library project folder, there are asset and rule folders that should be copied to the NYC project. In the previous video, the color of the layers was changed to create a clear figure ground. Now click on the squares to restore to the default color. Turn off the visibility of network and blocks. Now select all. These are the building footprints. In the inspector window, click on a sign next to Rule File. This window appears. Click on Rules, then double-click on Buildings. Choose Building from Footprint. Then click Open. Now click on the arrow next to Eve Height. This attribute window will pop up. There are 3 things to click. First, click on Layer Attribute. From Select Layer, choose your OSM map. Click on Select Source and choose Height, and click OK. Do the same for Ridge Height. Layer Attribute, select Layer, and select Height for Source. We'll leave roof at flat and the other attributes as they are. Under Visualization, Realistic Facade will likely be the default. If not, leave it where it is. Right-click in the Navigator window, choose Generate, and the buildings will begin to grow. The city quickly generates. If a building footprint does not generate, the file likely doesn't have a height associated with it. And here are the buildings with a realistic facade. Let's change the style. Select All. Click here on Realistic Facade. Choose Schematic, and now the city looks like this. Change back to Realistic Facade to try out different attributes. Choose a building. You'll see the name of the building at the top of the inspector pane. Open Roof Texture, go to Flat Roof, click Browse, and choose from one of the many built-in options. And here's a new roof texture. Now we'll try facade textures. Click on a building. You can use the Frame tool to zoom in quickly. Click on Usage and Random. From the drop-down menu, choose from one of the many building types. This is an office building. Now browse the ground floor textures. I've chosen Mercantile. Choose an upper floor texture. This one is Residential. Next, we'll format the ground floor. Use this slider to change the height. Use this slider to change the width of the windows. Experiment with the attributes to customize your buildings. This is a very simple model, useful for landscape architects or planners wanting a quick model of building mass in a city. The building models are not exact, but the footprint and height are fairly accurate. CityEngine is a very powerful program able to design with many layers of GIS information. To learn the more complex functions, check out the resource page at esri.com.